Welcome, collectors. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Diecast Emporium review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Transport Series edition. Specifically, this is item number 71064, the Western Star 4900 SF Day Cab Tandem Tractor with 40-foot dry goods sea container. Don't mind that little typo there. I'm sure that will be rectified and finished on later runs of this model, but that's really not that important. The most important thing is how well the model is made. There's a picture of it on the side of the box, which looks pretty good. Up on top, you have the very nice Transport Series style packaging with the black to purple or blue fade and the rainbow colors in the middle of it. Very nice presentation style there. Looks really good. And on the back of the packaging here, you have Western Star information of the real model, such as a 350 to 505 horsepower Detroit engine. The cab is a standard cab with roped-in windshield, and the hood type is a fiberglass traditional non-sloping hood. So Western Star is a trademark of Daimler Trucks North America, so there's all your copyright information. By the way, this side of the packaging has all of the other Western Star trucks in the series, the new Western Star trucks that are in the series, and you will see a review of all of these, such as the 4900 Sleeper in that metallic orange finish. This is the model that we're looking at. The Western Star Tridem tractor in that black two-tone finish, and then the Western Star dump truck in the bright red. Alright, let's go ahead and get this unboxed and take a look at it. So the great thing about these container trucks and trailers is, as you may remember last year, Diecast Masters introduced a number of different containers, and you'll see a couple here in a minute, but they all will fit on this trailer. First, inside the box is your Transport Series catalog, which, coincidentally, there are the aforementioned different containers that are offered. They're offered in 40 and 20 configuration, as you can see. There's different trailers that are offered. There's the low boys, and going farther, you can see the different style trucks that are also offered in the ever-growing line of Transport Series models. To date, all the Transport Series models are in 1:50 scale. Alright, let's get this unboxed and take a closer look at it. So it simply just comes out like this, very simple. There is the container and the truck inside. First out is the truck. Then we have the OOCL 40 container, dry goods container. Inside you will find two pieces that need to be fitted to the truck. These are just exhaust stacks, very easy to do. And the second level, inside the packaging, if you remove the foam rubber, holds the black container trailer. So you may have seen the trailer reviewed on this channel before, but if you haven't, we'll still take a closer look at it anyway, just to show you its different features and functions. Allow me just a minute to get this packaging out of the way so that we have the full room to review the truck. Alright, let's get the exhaust stacks on first. Very simple. You can see right here, there are two holes up on top of the exhaust stacks. That is where your exhaust goes. Very simple. Drop them into the hole. Just like that. And you are ready to display your truck. Alright, starting off. This, just like most of the other Diecast Masters trucks, has the sliding fifth wheel right here, which you can slide forward or backward to accommodate whatever trailer you're hauling to give it that authentic look to it. The chrome accents all over this, whether it be the diamond plating texture up here, the tanks, the fender wells, all of those look extremely good. On top of the cab, you have warning lights, your air horns, other lights, your chrome exhaust. Looking towards the truck, you have, again, a chrome visor there, as well as a chrome grille and a chrome bumper. The hood does open to reveal a detailed Detroit engine inside, with a number of different components that have been highlighted in different colors of paint. As far as I can tell, the doors do not open on this truck, but it does have functioning steering, so you can pose the truck either obviously going straight or turning if you want to pose it making a turn. So that's basically it for the Western Star. Obviously, it does have a very nice and striking paint scheme with it. I don't know what I would call that color. It's almost a mix between a red and a purple. It looks very impressive, especially with that white stripe in between it. Pretty impressive looking. Here is, again, a look at the chassis, which you saw a brief shot of earlier. Finally, the mud flaps are flexible rubber, and they do have the Western Star logo on them. Moving on, we'll take a look at the container trailer. It has one of 3 predetermined holes here, which you can move the kingpin to if you'd like. It also has working fold-down landing gear, so that you can pose the trailer by itself, if you want to, or hooked up to the truck, just like that. Now, the trailer is mostly all die-cast. The wheels, obviously, are rubber. Some of the accent pieces are made of sturdy plastic, but for the most part, it's an all-metal tool. You have your striping here, lights on the back. There's even some striping here on your bar, your bumper protection bar. Overall, it's a very solid and nice-looking trailer. Even one of the minute details is you can see that these aren't holes, they're just painted, but you have your 3 plug-ins for your lines from your tractor. Now, to get the container on, it's pretty simple. The container itself is a plastic piece, and again, we have seen these reviewed on the channel before. They are very well casted and look the part with the logo here, as well as your striping here for going down the road. There's some warning labels on it, such as this one, which reads Caution 9.5 High Container, which is useful when you see these in a yard that may be stocked, or stacked higher, rather, multiple containers. And the most impressive part of any of these containers, of course, is the opening doors at the rear. So if you have a forklift, you can pose material being loaded in and out of the back of these trailers. So for example, the skid steer loader by Diecast Masters, you can throw the forklift attachment on it, and you got yourself a pretty good looking display there. Now, on top, these holes will allow you, say you're in your container yard, and that's the diorama you're going for, they actually will allow you to stack the containers on top of each other, as such, and they will lock into position when you have the pins on either the bottom or the top of both of these. So you can have them stacked as high as you want, or you can have 2 of the 20 containers on there as well. Alright, so let's assemble the model and see how it looks fully outfitted and ready for the road. So there's the trailer connected. Let's have our imaginary intermodal crane here load us up. And the cool thing is that the trailer does have these pins on all 4 sides that allow you to lock the container onto the truck. And then you are ready to go on down the road. So once the truck obviously would arrive at the port or wherever the container is going, fresh from the ship to the drop-off location, the truck would pull up. Again, there would be a intermodal crane or forklift. We're going to use my hand, obviously, because that's all we have to work with here on this channel until a suitable model is made in 1:50 scale. So you have the crane come over, grab the container, take it off, and you'd have it sort it in the sorting yard wherever it needs to go. And then potentially if there is another container or 2 to go, it would then put another container on the truck and send him on his way. But let's say there's not a 40 container ready, so let's say there's 2 20s. Well, the crane would then put one of them on and then put the other one on, just to show you that you can have 2 20s on the same 40-foot trailer. So there you go, guys. That is a quick review of the Western Star tractor with the container trailer and the OOCL 40-foot container. Very, very nice set in 1:50 scale. Certainly if you don't yet own one of these Transport Series models, particularly with the container and the trailer, it's definitely worth picking up. It is good value for the money, and the paint job alone on the 4900 SF day cab, particularly with this two-tone finish, is quite extravagant. As always, I'm Tommy with Diecast Emporium. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video.